This episode is titled... This episode is titled...
I was going to stay frozen for the intro, but you can't start with titled.
You ruined it. You are not cool. Okay. This episode is titled Deep Freeze. It came out November 26, 1994. Directed by Kevin Altieri. Story by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm. Written by Paul Dini. And animation by Dong Let It All Yang Out. Alright. Then we've got Kevin Conroy as Batman, Lauren Lester as Robin, Michael Ansara as Mr. Freeze, Pat Fraley as Batmite, Daniel O'Hurley as Grant Walker, and William Sanderson as Carl Rossum.
Was not expecting him to come back.
I know. Such a surprise, but it was great. And then also, what would be pretty cool and chill is if you leave a like or subscribe, as it helps us out a lot. Please do, as you'll be notified by new episodes.
A snowflake. Like and subscribe, you...
Snowflakes.
Snowflake. Don't be frosty.
Brain freeze, sorry. All right. And also, speaking of Mr. Freeze, we will be hosting a live show on YouTube on Sunday, September 14th. Our review of Batman Sub-Zero will be live on YouTube. Going to be pretty cool. So if you're not a snowflake, then come and join in on the review.
The same jokes.
I do. I have used it too many times. But yeah, YouTube, September 14th, 8 p.m. British time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's in America. Be there or be an ice cube.
Be there or be cube.
Stay cool, bird boy.
All right. Honorable mentions here for this episode. Dong Yang animated this one, and they previously produced many of the episodes we've reviewed, some of the best being Bane, Laughing Fish, Perchance Dream, Almost Got 'Em, Harley and Ivy, Joker's Favor, Vendetta, Baby Doll, Riddler's Reform, Trial, Harley's Holiday, and Second Chance. What did you think of the animation in this one?
Yeah, lovely. No problemo.
Again, Dong Yang just always setting that standard and just knocking out episode per episode. I think that, again, their backgrounds are really rich in detail. That, like, utopia, the ocean city.
Starting to get into a little bit of the metropolis, like,
yes.
Look with the, what's it called? Oh, Art Deco. That's what I'm looking for. What the cannon is on with those, like, round pillars going up is super Art Deco, and I love it.
What is it, son? I don't know, sir. But it looks like a giant dick.
Same with the robots as well. They were real Art Deco. One of that propeller one looked like a jet propeller just turned upside down. And I really like the look of that. So yeah, I thought it fit within the Batman universe whilst also being something new that we haven't seen, like this futuristic city. I guess we haven't seen that since like Mask of the Phantasm when he went to go visit that world of the future or whatever. Kind of had that vibe to it.
Yep.
Director Kevin Altieri has been credited in our review of On Leather Wings, as well as being a previous guest on this podcast. Story developer Bruce Timm has been credited previously on this podcast in many episodes, as well as being the main one of the main showrunners of the show. And story developer writer Paul Dini has been credited in our review of Joker's Favor, as well as also being a previous guest on this podcast. Acting creds. All returning voice actors have been credited in their first appearance on the show, such as William Sanderson in Heart of Steel and Michael Ansara in Heart of Ice. And as far as new acting creds go for this show, Pat Fraley, who plays Batmite, had a small role as a clown henchman in the Last Laugh episode, but he is also known as the voice of Krang in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, fun.
At last, I can conquer my home dimension!
But I don't want to conquer this place. I want to conquer Earth.
And then Daniel O'Hurley, who plays Walker, is also known as Connell Cochran in Halloween 3, Grig in The Last Starfighter, and he plays Old Man CEO in RoboCop 1 and 2. He's like the grumpy old CEO in those movies.
Is that the character's name, like, in the script? Old Man CEO? Fun.
It's actually just Old Man. I had to put CEO in there so, I could remember when I took these notes what he actually was. Because if I said Old Man RoboCop and then read it a few days later, I'd be like, I don't remember what that is.
It still cracks me up that that's like in script. It's like we talked about before. It's like, oh, I just landed this great role in like a Tarantino movie. Oh, who are you playing? I'm playing woman. Oh,
Pivotal
sounds
character.
important.
Old Man CEO was kind of important in RoboCop.
It's
He's
just
the
an old
reason-
man. I'm playing old man. Oh, okay. So you're in the background as old man. No, I'm like the CEO of like the bad company. They should probably say that, right?
I'm used to in a lot of scenes as well. Like, I've got like 30 pages of dialogue. This is crazy.
No one ever refers to me by my name. Shut up, old man. No.
Okay, utility belt of fun facts here. This episode marks the first time that Nora Freeze is still alive and in a cryogenic coma. In Heart of Ice, she was presumed dead and never seen. This plotline is now typically included in most of the Mr. Freeze storylines. What did you think of that being the first time that anyone has ever seen it being included in this episode?
It's awesome. Yeah, it's just a wonder and a mystery around Mr. Freeze and Nora. It's such like you can understand the villain's motives completely. And I still love the idea though that Mr. Freeze like was kind of like a stalker and like this girl was never into him. It like got to the point where she ended up like this and like he's just convinced himself that he's with her. Like I don't know what I like better, that it's his actual wife or that he's just a genuine creep, you know?
Yeah, I know. I like both of those equally.
Yeah.
Because one is even darker, and I like the darker stuff. So maybe I lean towards that a bit more. But yeah, I like that Mr. Freeze now has a weakness. You know, we haven't seen him have a weakness before. I mean, besides chicken fucking soup. But do you know what I mean? Like they even say at the beginning of this episode, he's immortal, or you're basically immortal. So he needs a weakness, otherwise he's just like, I have no emotions and like nothing matters to me. But now you have a leverage with Mr. Freeze, which I like. It's like his kryptonite, kind of, you know, I guess, Nora.
I had another kind of swap in mind.
Obviously, this is later adapted in the film Batman and Robin. In the film's commentary, director Joel Schumacher mentions how it was taken from the animated series, indirectly referring to this episode. And there are several there are several obvious parallels. Sorry, there's a lot of words there. Between Grant Walker and Walt Disney.
It's a podcast. We talk. We say a lot of words.
Yeah, so there are a lot of comparisons between Grant Walker and Walt Disney for this episode. Walker refers to this theme park designers and builders as his Visioneers, a reference that Disney referred to it as Imagineers for his ones. Walker's dream state resembles a fascist state, but also may allude to a frequent and false criticism that Disney was an anti-Semite and a Nazi sympathizer. Didn't know that until I read that.
Really? That's a very old joke that he was like that.
Right, okay, I didn't know that. I mean, I know it's not true, but I didn't know it was like a common joke. But makes sense that Walker, you know, is similar in that sense. He's not joking, though. He's like, yeah, I'm a fascist.
Fascist.
I beg your pardon?
System of government characterized by extreme dictatorship. 7 across.
Oh, I see. It's fascism.
Fascism. Wonderful.
Up until the last days of his life, Disney drafted plans for Epcot, a city of tomorrow, which would be honored in one of his theme parks. However, while Walt Disney envisioned a self-contained city, there is no evidence he claimed it would be crime-free or utopia. Well, obviously, yeah, but it's still, you know, a similarity with that city. And lastly, there is an urban legend that Disney wanted to be cryogenically frozen before his death in order to continue his work. The legend was given credence by then Disney CEO Michael Eisner, but has been frequently disproved by the fact that Disney's death certificate shows he was cremated, and cryogenics was not actually invented until after his death in 1966.
And what year did he die?
I don't know, but before 66. I think he died in the early 60s or maybe even the 50s.
Wrong-o.
Whenever Jungle Book
his last
came out.
words are Kurt Russell. So Kurt Russell was around, and I don't remember Kurt Russell really being in the 60s that much. So,
well, he died before 66 when cryogenics were invented. Also,
he didn't even get to the good Beatles music.
He didn't even get to Batman Adam West. He didn't even know what that's like.
I would have loved it.
And then some of the toys Rossum has created are shown to be robot versions of Crypto the Superdog, Streaky the Supercat, Batmite, and Mr. Mixiel Picklick, or Mixius Picklick. It's always a hard one to say.
Pixlix or something like
Mix
that.
and mix and match, pick and mix. This episode also shares its title with an episode of the 60s Batman show that also centers around Mr. Freeze. So same 66 title. And then Grant Walker does not appear again in the DCAU. However, he does appear in several issues of the comic books, Batman Gotham Adventures and the second Mr. Freeze. In those comics, Walker escapes the ice after several years of imprisonment and experiencing an experience which drives him insane and goes on a rampage, including kidnapping a team of Wayne Enterprises scientists commissioned to find a cure for Mr. Freeze's condition. So that's a kind of a cool storyline that he comes back and he's like, I've been in the ice for years, which is it would make me go crazy for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like in the Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Last Night on Earth. Was that it? Or was or was it Metal? I can't remember. They did so many of them, but it's like Joker, like the headless Joker, and the
That's Last Night on Earth. Yeah,
yeah, and he went crazy in there.
Yep.
I mean, he was crazy already. He's the Joker.
But he said extra crazy.
Extra crazy. It's like spicy.
Is this peri peri crazy or extra hot?
He's a spicy Joker.
And funny, this episode sets up the events that take place in Batman Sub-Zero. We will literally pick up where Mr. Freeze left off once we get to that movie. But as we're talking about this episode first, what did you think of this episode?
I thought it was great. I had a really great time watching it. Like I said, the moment I realized it was so Fallout, like similar, because like I know your exposure to Fallout is just the TV show, but in the games, you see a lot of like people's faces on screens, on robots and things like that, and then the black and white. So that's like seeing that as well really made me think of that. And yeah, then I was like, I kind of want Fallout in the Batman universe now, you know? That'd be kind of fun.
To see him in like a post-apocalyptic world?
Mm-hmm.
Go check out Zack Snyder's Batman vs. Superman, bro, or Justice
I'm
League.
good. I'm very good. I'm good. I am good.
She begged me with her last breath. Then when I killed you, and make no mistake, I will fucking kill you. Then I do it slow.
How about new?
I like this episode a lot too. It's great to see Mr. Freeze again. As I said, we haven't seen him in a long time, and he is just such a great character in this show. I liked Walker being evil Walt Disney mixed with Bond villain. I mean, the theme park city, it's total Spy Who Loved Me, right? Like this, like it looked like the Spy Who Loved Me base that the bad guy had.
Yeah.
And in fact, this whole plot, I know you just mentioned Fallout, but for me, it harkens back to Moonraker because that's the Bond villain plot. Drax wants to take everyone up into space and start like a new, like, you know, race of people basically and kill everyone on Earth. And they have to wait for Earth to like get better. And then they're going to come back down from space and repopulate the Earth. That's pretty much what Walker wanted to do, except for be out in the sea instead of be up in space. So yeah, I thought that was probably maybe a nod to Moonraker since it came out years before this, many years.
I don't think it's the first time this type of plot's been used.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. But I know they're Bond fans, you know, a lot of the directors and producers and stuff. Either way, it's a great episode. And it's funny, he's based on Walt Disney as well. Like, I think that's just a cheeky little jab there at Disney, being that this is, you know, Warner Brothers or Fox Kids at the time. So that's fun because it's obviously probably their main competition at the time was Disney Channel or whatever.
I never watched any of the Disney Channel growing up. All like the nostalgia people have.
Yeah,
for,
but
like,
you're
the Goof Troop or whatever they're called and stuff like that. I'm just like, I didn't watch any of that shit.
I know you didn't, but you're not in the majority there. You know, like most.
Were they really
kids.
that much of a competitor to like Fox Kids and all that stuff?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. Like I thought that's where it was at.
Yeah, but Cartoon Network started rolling out in like I'd say the mid to late 90s, and we're still in like what 94 right now. So I don't think they've hit their stride yet.
Cartoon Network was the best. I mean,
it was amazing.
Toonami in the afterwards, coming home from school and getting a new episode of Dragon Ball Z, and then like playing all these other weird cartoons from like other countries I'd never seen before. And on the weekends, like late at night, you get to see Lupin the Third. You get to see
On the
Trigon.
third, is that the song?
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Yeah, just like bringing the goods, like inspired a whole generation to like things from Japanese culture, really. I mean, it really kicked off the love for anime and manga. I mean, God, this is a small tangent, but the Comic-Con I was at recently in Manchester, I used to do Comic-Cons and it was full of people dressed as your favorite Marvel and DC heroes. No way, Jose. All these like people in their 20s, they're all dressed as characters from manga, anime, video games. Like like a Deadpool was a rarity. I was like, oh wow, look, there's a single Deadpool in the crowd.
Right.
It was insane. And there's so much stuff I didn't even know. And I was like, I am getting old. I am getting old.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Well, speaking of getting old, Walker is getting old in this episode, and that's the whole reason that he wants to become Mr. Freeze. What do you think of that whole plot of him basically becoming Mr. Freeze Jr.?
Love it. I know that like your fear is like part of like the things you're afraid of is like people turning into stuff. It's one of my favorite like things in media. Like I love like the like science experiment turning you into like something else and stuff like that, like The Fly or something like that.
Right.
It's just,
yeah.
And I'm going to be doing a lot of that in Mobster Mash as well, which is my book. Check it out. Speechcomics.com. You can pick up your copy. But it's and October 1st, the new one's coming. Check out the link in the description below. Issue 2. Yeah, it's just one of my favorite things, and it's just cool, like seeing like him do like working the machine and like plugging everything in, and it's always someone going, "Oh fuck!" Like it always hurts.
Yeah, it does.
I would love it if someone was just like, "Are we done?"
Oh, I'm blue.
Looks in the mirror. Oh, I'm blue. Wow.
Yeah.
Very fancy an ice pop right now. Be nice.
Oh, I don't need any more? Did not
I'm just going to have one anyway, even if I don't need it.
This suit has more power than I ever dreamed. Whoops.
Are you all right, sir?
This takes a little getting used to.
I also liked how he had a cane. It felt a bit John Hammond as well, like Jurassic Park, like I'm a rich guy, theme park, and it's gotten out of hand. But his cane had like FaceTime on it. So every time he was talking to the city, he's always looking down. I was like, how is he looking down at the people? But he's looking down at his cane.
Just catch him in the bathroom wanking. It's like low in his face. Oh, I think I'm gonna and the whole Utopia sees his own face like projected. Oh,
and just splat on the camera. And it's like,
oh,
what?
There we go.
Is this on? Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
You biffed it. But yeah, I like the start of the episode. The jailbreak scene is cool, and that robot is very 50s sci-fi, like looks like something like
the old is it Fletcher Superman cartoons, whatever they're called. What's the old
Fleischer? Yes,
Fleischer, thank you.
Yeah, and it also had just a 50s robot aesthetic as well for like Lost in Space or all these other things that from that era. And it's wild that so many guards are just like open fire, and this is a kid's cartoon, and I'm always like, I forget how much they get away with. They're unloading shotguns, machine guns on it. They're just unloading their clips, and
love it.
I'm like, this is a kid's cartoon. This is crazy.
1 hour later.
And then we see Mr. Freeze in his cell, just chilling. Been a while since we've seen him. Timeline-wise, I think he's been in prison for at least 2 or 3 years at this point, since his capture. But I guess he's immortal, as we find out, so it doesn't really matter. How long he's been in there.
So how long are you guys going to keep me in here? Like, not like forever, That wouldn't be very cool, right? I mean, come on. Like, every joke that lands, you knock a year off, okay?
Yeah, he's practicing his type 5 on the guards.
Type 500 years, apparently. I'm going to be here for a long fucking time. Christ. When's open mic night in the mess hall? Is that where we're doing it? Pretty messy. Not much of a hall. Mostly mess.
Interesting.
When Batman was reviewing the security footage. I was hoping he was going to pause it and say like, freeze it right there or something like that. Like, I thought he was going to do something, but he didn't. But I find it funny that both Mr. Freeze episodes have security footage being watched, except for this one has a 1-camera setup, so it's not as good as the Mr. Freeze.
You guys
creation.
really lost the budget compared to last time. Sorry, I like to drink a little bit when I did it.
We start at 5. Alfred's also in the background as they watch, and he doesn't say a word in this whole episode. Did you notice that? He's just there, but he doesn't have a single bit of dialogue. I'm like, they know he's there. Like, poor Alfred.
What do you mean?
Well, they're like watching the footage and they're like deciding on what's going on and like what's happening, and then they just run off, and Alfred's just like, "Oh, okay, like bye," like just no acknowledgement of him at all. I just felt bad for him.
I guess I'll just. Oh wait, I don't have a helmet on. Hang on.
I guess I'll just fucking stay here then and clean and cook and make the beds, and you could just expect everything to be in the right place and everything to be in its prim and proper way without acknowledging me for any of the things that I do. I might become the next supervillain, I think. Captain cleans your pants. Captain washes your tights. You'll never guess my secret identity.
The boy butler.
Not much of a boy.
Imagine if he tried to be a boy.
You can call me. What?
Like if he came out and he's just like, I'm the boy butler. They're like, you're clearly 85.
No, I'm not. I'm still in high school. You have a tash. You're bald. Big time. I'm bald by choice. Look,
your hair's white. Your white hair.
Yeah, I dyed it at school. Oh, speaking of cool, Mr. Freeze is loose. You need my help?
The boy butler's on the case.
The boy butler. Butler, I hardly know her. Right, guys?
I just turned 17.
I just turned 17. Yeah, 17. I'm 17. I remember being 17 because it's today. Today is what I remember. Yeah, driving motorbikes and picking up chicks.
In my leather jacket. That's what kids do now,
right? I would know because I am one of them. Yep. Gonna go to the drive-thru and maybe get a milkshake with my main squeeze, right? They're like, well, if you look around, this world is like a 40s, 50s setting. So yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing.
Did somebody say milkshake?
Whoa, check out the old guy over here, right, everybody? Whoa, look how bald he is. We are laughing. He is bald.
Calling someone bald is amazing. He's so bald.
You can speak, old timer.
I'm actually a boy butler, I'll have you know. I'm 17.
More like 70. Gotcha.
That's going in the type 5.
Freeze was taken against his will, and obviously by someone with expertise in robotics.
Then maybe we'd better consult our own robot expert.
What did you think of seeing Batmite, his cameo in this episode?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? But I know Paul Dini loves Batmite and all that stuff, so it's fun that he was able to sneak that in.
Greetings, dynamic duo. I'm your biggest fan.
What is it?
I just want to help.
Yeah, he smooches Robin's whole cheek, like his lips like cover all of his cheek, and then he goes to do it to Batman, and Batman just looks at him and he's like, never mind, I'll just I'll move along now. But yeah, Mr. Mixiel Picklick or Mixius Picklick, Crypto briefly there, and a couple other characters. I thought that was cool.
And me, the boy butler.
And we won't see those characters until Superman the Animated Series, so it's cool they had a little cameo in Batman before they even made that show. Yeah, so that's fun.
Poor little critter. I never could get his programming right.
Cute toy, Carl.
You know I'm out of the robot business, Batman.
And we got to say our favorite character again. Hey, you thought I was done? I have more appearances in the show than Mr. Freeze himself. Isn't that crazy? Wow.
That's not a conspiracy theory. That's a fact.
That's a fact. 9/11 was an inside job.
Donald Trump didn't get shot in the ear. Well, that might be true.
No, people died in the background of that. He did get shot. What?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, fuck. People died? Yeah, people died on 9/11 as well. Really? Yeah, like thousands of people. Oh, I thought the buildings just fell down. The people in the planes, are they okay? No, they're really dead. Oh, fuck. I should probably do more research. Yeah.
I also love that he goes, I'm out of the robot business, as he's surrounded by robots.
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, we're seeing these ones. Where is the one? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Honey, I'm home. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Sorry about that.
Are you a duplicant or a duplicant?
Around the corner comes a robot with tits like on wheels. They're so big. Just like chicka 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 chicka. Hi, honey. I cooked you your favorite 2 melons. About that. Yeah, we fucking.
It's just 2 torpedo heads like strapped to a robot's chest.
You should see what I put in the back. God damn.
Badonka-donk.
That's her name. Badonka-donk. It's like R-Tooth, but sexy.
Oh, God.
Well, if it isn't old M9.
It's one of yours?
Not really. I once created a smaller prototype for Grant Walker.
So yeah, we get the Batboat one last time. This is the last time we're going to see this Batboat ever. And I'm so sad that we are going to lose it, because I love this design, as I've said many times on this show. And I thought that torpedo sequence was great with it, like, and you got to go like inside the cockpit, and it's like Batman first person view. I thought it was good stuff.
Yeah.
You gonna miss that Batboat?
No.
No, not at all. You're gonna miss the
I can always
Batmobile?
just watch it again.
I guess.
It's not going away, bud. No one's taking it away from us. It's still there.
I know, but I'm talking about us watching this show, and like we've gone through every
And
episode.
you're never allowed to watch the show ever again after this podcast. Ever again. This is it.
It's just a milestone, bud. It's a milestone to get to this point. So
yeah, this is it. This is the end. This is the end. You are a bellend, my friend.
I would have been pretty good as Jim Morrison because I speak slow and cool like this. I see your hair is freezing. Changing the lyrics up, folks. Pillows are filled with ice. Nora woman. Nora woman. I think I froze my wife about an hour ago. Find a little cure, see which way the
snow blows.
The snow blows. With a little girl in a Gotham bungalow. Nora, are you a frozen little lady in the city of nights? Dark nights, everybody, right?
We're together again, my love.
This is the end. Beautiful friend.
Yeah, so we have Walker and Freeze meet for the first time, and he tells Freeze that he's upgraded his suit, and he calls his gun the cold gun. And I was like, cold gun? That's kind of lame. Like
it's the freeze ray.
I would call it a freeze gun. Yeah, freeze gun or freeze ray. When he's like, we've even updated your cold gun. And I'm like,
oh, it's cold.
Yeah, I was like, is it just cold?
The gun's not actually cold. It's quite warm. It overheats as you shoot it, ironically.
Well, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
This doesn't feel right. I don't like this. Very particular.
Not cool.
Not cool. Is that fucking Nora?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that.
Oh, fuck it. I thought she was dead.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But I can't get over this gun. Why is it cool? Not very cool.
Aren't you concerned that your wife is still alive and that I have her?
She's fine. I see it. Look, she just winked at me.
Her eyes are shut.
No, she gave me that special look she always gives me. Anyway, about this gun. I would like a warm gun, please. Maybe room temp? Can we do a room temp gun?
Make it real hot.
Hot gun. Mr. Hot. Hey, I like that with 2 T's.
That's my nickname in high school.
Mr. Hot is on the scene. I'm gonna start. Oh, wait, that opens up a whole new world of comedy, and now I can do hot puns. Hey, it's boiling in here, right, folks? Heat.
Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Mr. Freeze saying that would be amazing.
Look here, Sonny, boy, because Sonny out.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Here comes the sun.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh, man. So, yeah, he sees Nora for the first time alive in however many years. And Walker says, like, I saved her and, you know, I've managed to revive her and stuff like that. But can you imagine if it was just all a lie? Like, if Nora didn't actually survive the accident, like, she did die.
Crazy.
And Walker just, like, found, I don't know, like a lookalike, or even just kept her
she's
dead.
just dead. She's
She's
dead.
just dead. Yeah, like, do we know she's alive? Like, do we have any vitals or anything?
I know, I can tell. She winked at me.
She winked at me. Her eyes, like, falling out of the socket.
Look, she's winking.
That's right, darling.
She's still into me.
Yeah,
she's pretty hot, huh? Hey, heat buns.
I trust you know the young lady behind the glass.
My wife.
So we get Walker's speech to the people on the giant TV, and it was very reminiscent of recent events in the United States with politics and what say what, but just felt like him being like, it's not very nice out there anymore. There's a lot of crime, a lot of hatred, a lot of violence, end of civilization. I'm like, somebody's been watching a lot of TV.
Moving on.
That guy's not cool. But yeah, we've got Batman and Robin versus flying robots. That was a fun fight sequence. They like to pepper in like these little fight sequences in this episode, but I think they work. Like the boat chase sequence for the torpedoes, the robots, Mr. Freeze being broken out of jail. Like I thought they all worked, even though they were very quick. They were fun sequences, and it kept the story going. And I also noticed that there were worker robots later on in this episode that looked like they were from the Jetsons. But the funniest part was that they were wearing hard hats, and I was like, what do they need those for? Their heads are hard already. Like, what? They don't need hard hats. Why are they wearing yellow hard hats?
Well, it wasn't that they were wearing them. They were just, like, designed into their look.
I guess, but they were painted yellow, so they were specifically like, this is a hard hat.
Maybe so that if you're walking around, you're like, oh, don't go down there. That's a dangerous area. Everyone's got hard hats on.
But they're robots.
Wouldn't have known it was dangerous if it was no hard hats.
It's regulation that they have to have them painted.
They're like,
on.
oh, we have to keep it up to code. Fucking code. It's just we just painted their heads and put a little visor on them. Fucking stupid.
That's that. The safety inspector.
Yeah, it looks like you can't build your underground layer here, but yeah, there's faulty wiring, and none of your workers have hard hats on. They're robots. Hey, don't tell it to me. Tell it to your local government. These are the rules. I don't want no robot uprising. You know, a union of robots going, hey, yo, a rock hit our head and now we're upset. Happens all the time.
Would you like to maybe join our cult and live forever?
Nah, I'm good. Looking forward to death. This place sucks.
That was my only bribe.
Do you have a sandwich? I'm quite hungry.
Yes, but it's over here near this giant death ray.
I could use the steps.
Mind your head.
What type of sandwich are we talking about? It's going to be worth it for this stroll.
The cannon is operational, sir.
So Walker gets turned into old man Mr. Freeze in this episode. And do you think he feels any different? Because old people are always complaining about being cold.
Yeah. It's like, everything eggs. It's a cooling egg.
I'm very cold. Is anybody else cold?
I'm fucking freezing in here. Jesus. Shut the windows. Christ.
Sir, you're in a cryogenic suit.
Oh. My nips. Christ. Cut diamonds over here.
Walker? More like stabber, because I'm stabbing through this suit.
Isn't it July? I'm global warming. Well, opposite, I would say, right, guys? Very cold.
So stupid. So stupid.
This weather's making me blue. I blew a dabo dee abu die.
I thought Batman reasoning with Freeze through Nora's perspective when he said when she wakes up, imagine what she's going to think when she sees all this. I thought that was great. Like, that was smart of Batman to do that, exploit Freeze's weakness in that moment.
Yeah.
And it worked. And Mr. Freeze pulls off...
But the alternative, though, is like Nora might die, so...
That's true, yeah, because he even says, like, all right, we're going to spend this last minute together.
He's very lucky that they froze and, like, floated off to
in an iceberg.
Antarctica or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking hell, that worked out. Whoa! It's me and Nora now. Chilling. Chilling on.
Who would have snowed? I didn't snow.
I don't snow. What's up with you?
Yeah, I think that whole situation was convenient, but Freeze pulls off like the coolest move at one point in this episode.
Cool.
Pretty cool. He shoots a freeze path and he skates down it as he's firing it. Did you notice that? And I was like, that's totally Iceman. Like, that feels like Iceman would be like, hey, like, what are you doing here, guy? That's my stick.
Yeah, I'm just using my heat gun to get down there.
Heat gun.
It's the hot glue gun. We're making crafts.
I'm out of sticks. Does anybody have any more glue sticks?
Who wants to make a birdhouse with me, huh?
Mr. Freeze puts Robin on ice, and Batman acts like really chill about it. Robin is like shivering and like frozen solid, pretty much from like the waist down, and Batman's
anyone else really cold in here? You're half frozen, Robin. Am I? You're telling me. I am half frozen. Boy, oh boy, it's bloody chilly in here.
But yeah, Batman even says like, relax, you're gonna be okay. And I'm like, he's frozen, dude. Like, it's no time to be like, just calm down, Robin, all right? Chill out.
Too many.
Robin!
Take the boy and go.
Relax. You're going to be okay.
So yeah, Freeze has a lovely moment with Nora right before he thinks that they're going to die. And I again, give it up to Michael and Sarah for being Mr. Freeze. Like, the lack of emotion in his voice makes it more emotional to me when he's speaking. I think it's so good. And I loved...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you would go ahead. What were you going to say?
Mine was just a mini tangent where I was thinking, like, man, it's such a shame the actor who played Raymond Holt on Brooklyn Nine-Nine died, because he would have been an amazing Mr. Freeze, Just
yes,
the way he speaks, like his demeanor. Oh, it would have been real good.
That would have been really good. Yeah, you're right. He's the perfect tone, like, and
heavy
pace.
Voice.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of emotion, even though there is no emotion in it. You can feel the weight.
You have a fun weekend? There was a small fire in my home. I lost many photo albums of treasured memories. I'm devastated.
But I love seeing Walker, like, go down in that frozen ice, and just, what a way to go, man. You know?
Like, I remember this as a kid. It stuck out to me. I was like, oh, this is some dark shit.
It is some dark shit. Like, he's watching his world literally crumble around him as he's sinking to the bottom of the sea, and he's not going to die down there. He's just going to stay down there.
Now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking. It's just Creed on a loop inside there.
Another one I would have been a very good singer for.
Well, I'm going. That's not even the lyrics. Let's go there. That's it.
My sacrifice. It's my favorite.
He's under the sea. He's like,
Can you take me higher? It speaks so true to my life.
And Batman and Robin know that he's eternally stuck down
I know.
there.
They're like, how do they? They're like, well, once we were leaving, we saw him sinking. We just let it happen because he's immortal. So he's not gonna die. So I don't need to save him. So he's just down there, Robin. Robin's like, what the fuck, dude? We gotta go get him. But why? Think about it. Why? Because he's, because it's, again, he's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. So he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. And if he's not fine, he's not fine.
Yeah, he's not going to be a problem anymore. And I would keep him down there as well.
If we do get him out, we got to build another one of those fridge cells at the jail. And I'm the one paying for that. Fucking hell, the bill that I have for Mr. Freeze's cell is insane. To keep, it's not like just a freezer at like a restaurant or something. It's like twice the. It's just so annoying.
You think the AC bill in Wayne Manor is expensive? You should see his cell bill. It's crazy.
I'm the only one bringing in the money here, so unless you pick up the slack, we can go save him and you can pay for his fucking cell. Nah, that's all right.
Get the boy Butler on it. He'll sort it out.
Scuba gear, scuba butt.
Boy Butler, it sounds a lot like Boy Buttlicker, and now I'm starting to think.
I am the boy Buttlicker. Oh. When we say boy, we mean 18 plus. Still young. Still very young.
If I spent any more time in that immersion tank, I'd be growing gills.
I'm just glad I was able to get you back here in time.
Thanks. For a while, I thought I'd wind up like Walker, trapped in an ice cube forever.
So Walker is stuck at the bottom of the sea until the comics pick up his
He won't be walking
again.
anywhere.
He's more like Stucker because he's stucker down there.
Come on. Saved it, brought it around.
And Robin drinks some hot coffee after spending some time in the Bacta tank again. We see that Star Wars nod there. And he debates with Bruce whether Mr. Freeze is still alive or not. And we cut to an iceberg floating through the sea. And inside we see Freeze staring up at Nora, who's still alive and in her tank. And that is the last time we see Mr. Freeze in this show, but we will see him again very soon in the movie Sub-Zero. Pretty much right where we left him. But that's the end of this episode. So we go into our top 3. Almost got him. Joker's Favor, The Laughing Fish. Does this episode outrank any of those for you?
No, but I very much enjoyed this episode.
I agree. It's definitely up there. It doesn't outrank them, but it's a really good episode. Would you say you enjoyed this more than Heart of Ice?
1 hour later.
It's a big question.
I don't know. I don't know what I rated Heart of Ice, because I'm going to rate this one a 9.0.
I've got 9 flat as well.
Nice.
Yeah. And also, I'm editing this episode, folks, so Cade's graphics that fly in, I don't got that type of power.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So, we're doing this my way.
Done. Back to basics.
We'll do it my way. All right, fit check here. Very quick one. Mr. Freeze wears his prison uniform at the start. Walker wears his Mr. Freeze suit. Batman and Robin wear new scuba face masks, those full face masks, which I didn't really like. I was like, I like the gas mask breathers that they have. And Robin wears a salmon bathrobe at the end, and Bruce wears his blue turtleneck and grey slacks, which I always like. Those outfits, I think they look good. Next up, we've got Batgirl Returns, which is the final episode of Batman the Animated Series. Are you ready for this? It is weird that it's a Batgirl episode.
Now, folks, when we say that, it's not the final thing we're watching. There's all of the, whatever it's called, the new adventures of Batman and Robin, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the new Batman Adventures. Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, they would have called it the New Adventures of Batman, but that was already a cartoon that was done in like the 80s, so they chose the New Batman Adventures to separate them. But yeah, it won't be the last time we're obviously ever talking about Batman in this universe, but it will be the last time that we see this animation style in episode form.
How many episodes are there of the new one?
That's a good question. I think there's 40 or 50, maybe.
Wow. And how many have we seen of this one?
80 something, like over nearly 90. There's a lot of episodes.
Of the one we just watched?
Of the one we just watched,
So
yeah.
there's like 130 episodes of like Batman the Animated Series. Wow, that's
Let's
way
see,
more.
there's 109 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this episode is number 84, so the next episode is 85, so we would have watched 85 episodes by
So if there's
next...
109, then we've only got like 25 episodes left.
Yeah, sorry, I was wrong. There's only like 20-something episodes of the New Batman Adventures. But we've also got Batman Superman, the movie, which we're going to watch because that is definitely important for this storyline and for this character. Because, as a reminder, we're following Bruce throughout this specific Bruce. We're following him throughout as many episodes in the timeline that we can watch. Maybe we'll do a Justice League here and there, but that's mainly focused around the League and not so much on his character, minus a couple that I'll select. Same with Superman. There's a few Batman episodes that we're going to watch from Superman because it's important to watch that stuff. So, as we go on, we follow Bruce. And of course, we'll eventually get to Batman Beyond. And then we've got a whole lot of Batman Beyond to watch as well. An old man Bruce dealing with Terry and being an old man and going, it's chilly here. Does anybody else chilly? It's cold. So yeah, there's a whole lot of Batman and there's a whole lot of us to come. I didn't like the way that came out. That's what she said. All right.
Load globe.
Come back next week where we will be reviewing Batgirl Returns.